back to Rayleigh's Small Engines, folks. Today we're going to be working on this Gravely. This is our personal mower. We're going to do a hydro service on this thing. Now, looking in here, it doesn't look all that bad, but we don't know when the last time it was serviced, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're under the machine here. This machine has the hydro gear, has a filter, and another filter. Y'all have to please bear with the camera work under here. Very, very difficult to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove, there's 2 screws on each side to get the little plastic cover off so we can gain access to our filter. All right, let's see if we can get this thing draining, folks. Just remove these 2 screws. Drop them on the floor so you got to look for them later. Oops, there must be a 3rd screw. There is 3. Now, we'll get that out of the way. Y'all bear with me here. Now, sorry about that. It doesn't matter. You can use Maxwell House, Folgers. You know, it doesn't really matter. I don't have a filter wrench that small. But what I do have is, great Lord, that's on there. It wasn't going to fall off, but we can use channel locks, no big deal. And we're going to sit here and let this bad boy drain. I hope I got a filter in stock. Now, this is a rotary filter that's on here. Sure hope I got one or 2. 12374. Well, while that drains a minute, let me go see if I can find one. Well, lucky for us, we did have 2. It was the last 2 we had. And then I go to order some more, and guess what? The warehouse doesn't have any. I'll take a little dab of this and put around the extra. Actually, this oil doesn't look all that dirty. But at least we'll know now what hours it was changed. And about 30 minutes later, I'll get this filter started straight. Because we surely don't want to cross thread the doggone thing. And it still didn't want to go on there. There we go. Now we don't want to tighten these things up too tight. I generally will do them good as tight as I can with my hand. And that ought to be good, and then we'll wipe all this up. Y'all stand by and I'll do the other side. I'm not going to bore you with watching both sides. Okay, so we got both of our filters back on. And this particular machine I can show you right here. Every 400 hours, sorry about me shaking the camera, 20W50 with a SL code. We're going to be using some Sten's 2050 hydro oil that we stock. So one more point to keep in mind. When you're draining your oil, look at how much you drained out. You know, just to give you at least a good idea, because this is not a job you want to do if you're in a hurry. It took 2 of these full to empty this system. Well, this is something you don't want to be in a hurry when you start. This is going to take a little bit of time. These transaxles, they're basically going to hold about 2 quarts each. So we're going to fill them and give it plenty of time to let air come out, and then I'll show you the procedure for getting all the air back out and actually getting your machine back to working. See, my little tank's almost full. Now I just got to sit and wait. So we're going to get about 4 quarts in this thing, and then I'll be back with you and show you what to do next. I'm still on the 1st quart, so we're sitting there watching for air bubbles as they come up. Like I said, this is it air bubble? Very, very time consuming. So the next step you're going to do too is release your hydros. I'll show you that in a minute, but let me get this oil in and I'll be back. All right, so we got all 4 in there, and it's about to the full cold line, which is all the way at the bottom of this reservoir. So we're going to get it down and do the rest. But while I was looking, thought I would show you guys what I saw. Look at that belt. See the split right there, right by the tip of my finger? Yep, so I guess I'm gonna put a new hydro belt on this thing as well. Don't know if I'll video that part, but we'll, or at least not on this video, but good thing, I tell you, a careful visual inspection, look things over while I'm standing there waiting for the bubbles to come out of this stupid thing. So anyway, it's a good thing to look them over, because that, man, it's hard pushing a zero turn. They're heavy even when you got the hydros released. This particular machine, the hydro release is underneath. You can see that you pull it out to release it and push it in. And it's hard to do in front of the camera, but it pulls out and that releases your hydro. So let's get this down off of these ramps and get it on the ground, and I'll show you the next step. So hydros are released. Now I just have a jack on. There's nobody around but me, and I'm not getting up underneath it. I've got this machine raised a couple of inches off the ground. What we're going to do is crank it up. We're going to knock the park brake off, and then we're going to work our drive handles back and forth 5 or 6 times. Then I'm going to get off, engage the hydros, and do it again. In between there, now when I get off of it to engage them, I'm going to check the fluid. And then when I get done, I'm going to check the fluid again. So y'all stand by and let y'all watch how I do it. Well, folks, I hope this helps somebody out. Y'all give us one of those thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment down below. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell so you'll get all of our notifications for our new videos. Thanks for watching, fellas. We'll see y'all later.